Let's hopefully get something we don't have yet.
That would be the hope. Okay, Sora learns Gifted Miracle. So this is a sleight that either you could use a summon card, a magic card, or Jack, or you can use Bambi, Blizzard, and an item. So reload cards and reset the counter while restoring HP to Sora and foes alike. Huh. Okay. So basically a reshuffling of the deck is what they're basically saying?
Who knows? I'll have to...
Something to that extent. Uh-oh. A 7 and up. I love it that you get 0 cards, and zero cards just do nothing. Aside from these premium rooms. Oh, wow, you almost got attacked.
I love
that almost happened. Omae wa shinderu. Don't you realize you're already dead? And there goes Goofy Smash.
Which did absolutely nothing.
So speaking of Kingdom Hearts 3, we've already seen some discussion on YouTube amongst other places. Apparently we're in the... So if people listen to our Monstro playthrough, we were very much on board with what was being planned out for the DLC plans for 3. Apparently we're in the minority because a lot of people want a new world. Like, that's the DLC. You go to a new world. And that's like the opposite of what I would like to have happen. I don't want to have...
So are we saying that the majority of people want a new world as opposed to other...
Yeah, they want a new world to go through as opposed to just doing side stories.
Wow. No offense, but...
Congratulations, you're going to be waiting 6 months to a year to get that going. Like, putting in a world takes a lot more effort than I think a lot of people want to admit. Like, rights have to be gotten.
Yeah, no offense. As much as you want a new world, you're going to get, like, more side content anyway, regardless.
Yeah, well, I think the bottom line is that Nomura already kind of has his plan in place.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't entirely matter. Sorry, not meaning to burst your bubble, guys. I think he's got a plan in place for his DLC, which I'd rather have. Like, if the developer has a plan in place for what they want their DLC to be, all the better. Because if they've planned that out, then it's great. You know that it's going to make sense then. Come on, premium up those cards. Premium up those cards. Yeah, there you go. There we are. But I do know that we've gotten at least one question. If they were going to do a world as DLC, what would you want? I'm going to go ahead and answer it, and it's not going to make a whole lot of sense, but Atlantis the Lost Empire.
If I were to choose, maybe, Incredibles.
Incredibles would be nice as well. I'm not expecting Incredibles, but that's just because we have Big Hero 6.
Well, true. But, you know.
I think Atlantis, if they were going to do it as a DLC world, would be a really great way to kind of foretell things that are about to happen. Because if you go into the world of Atlantis, the Lost Empire, you could then, like, find a mysterious wall that kind of explains maybe what would happen in later games. Kind of thing. But here's what I'd rather have happen. I'd rather have you guys explain some side story in Kingdom Hearts 3 and then wait till Kingdom Hearts 4 to expand the story.
Yeah, because I mean...
And by wait, I mean no longer than 5 years, Nomura.
Yep.
I know that that's the joke of non-Kingdom Hearts fans right now, is like, well, if you're waiting for another game, I guess you're waiting for another 20 years. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, and no offense, but waiting that long will just make it, you know, make the same thing happen over again, where people will be desperate to steal so many copies.
Just, well, they're gonna steal copies regardless.
Well, yeah, but you don't see people stealing a bunch of copies of Resident Evil 2, the remake.
Yes, there actually were.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, the pirates happen. Pirates are just pirates are a reality of the gaming industry that we wish didn't exist, but they do. Hence why game developers like to put in hacker-proof code. Basically, if you hack the game, then it breaks.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watch videos on this all the time, but basically, like, video game devs will put in basically fail-safes into their code that if the game is broken or hacked in any way, then it'll start responding that way. And what's even better is when the pirates actually go on official forums saying, this is a problem, and then immediately finding out that, oh, by the way, yeah, you kind of effed up because this is hacker protection. So to give you an example, Andrea, in the, I think it was Serious Sam, in the game Serious Sam, you actually could have a pink scorpion monster that continuously follows you in the game after a while, can't be killed, and will continue to kill you, and you do no damage to it.
I think I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, that's hacker-proof stuff. Or the one that makes me laugh all the time is if you do Video Game Development Tycoon, or I think it's Video Game Dev Tycoon, and you get a hacked version of the game, your game gets hacked, and you lose.
Wow.
So, like, your game gets hacked, you lose all your money, and you lose. Kind of thing. So how appropriate, because that's what pirates do.
Let's go.
And it'd be even better if their consoles have gotten destroyed because of that.
You can't really do that. Like, Sony would get mad.
Yeah, I know.
Because the problem is that there is occasional times where there will be moments where this stuff will make its way out into regular copies. And all you have to do, honestly, I believe the way that it works is reset the game and it fixes. But you don't want to have that stuff coming out and then constantly wrecking, like, regular copies. That wouldn't work.
True.
Actually, that's one thing that it would make me laugh if Kingdom Hearts... I would love to know the Kingdom Hearts 3 protection. It's like, do you get stuck in the beginning part of it? Like, all you can do is play the Olympus portion, and that's all you can ever see?
That'd be sad.
Or, no, it wouldn't be sad. Well, it'd be sad for the hacker.
Well, yeah.
But, like, you try to step out into other worlds and you die instantly.
Oh. It'd be like, well, it kind of serves you right for...
Yeah, exactly. So no, I don't feel bad for hackers when they come across this stuff. I especially laugh when they go into forums and going, no, this is totally a legit problem. It's not a hacker problem. No, it's a hacker problem. And the game devs know that it's a hacker problem. Come on! Gee, many Christmas!
I hate these flowers.
These flowers are card breaking all the time. Just burn that ghost. There we go. Oh, jeez. That took longer than I'd care to admit. Yay, we have a premium blizzard now. Okay, so new area. But I do know one thing that people are asking us about. So people already know our opinions on Resident Evil 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3 because we've talked tons about them. But are there any other games, now that we have a couple more release dates and a couple of other games being announced for 2019, are there any other titles that we're excited for in 2019?
I don't know all the titles of what's to come next.
For me, I can tell you that there are a lot of games that have been recently announced that I'm excited for. to give a couple of examples. Link's Awakening Remaster.
Oh yeah, that definitely.
That's supposed to be due this year. Pokemon Sword and Shield.
That too.
That's due this year. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night finally is coming out this summer. I am very excited for that. I still have Shenmue 3. Shenmue 3 is coming. And that's going to be out in August. We just barely had the announcement from Gearbox that we might be getting the official reveal of Borderlands 3. I haven't even played through Borderlands 2, and I'm excited for that. I'm tempted to show Andrea Borderlands because I think she'd be laughing a lot. There are so many geeky references in Borderlands. You have no freaking idea. I mean, like their first game, they literally did a Scooby-Doo DLC pack.
Why am I not surprised?
Like I'm not saying that they literally ripped off Scooby-Doo, but they had like a Halloween-themed area, and one of the missions that you got in that was following a Scooby gang, basically.
Really?
Yeah, they like created a Scooby gang out of some of their models, and basically you follow this story about what happened to them, kind of thing. So, full of references, absolutely hilarious. Love it. I'm kind of tempted to go back, into Borderlands and just show Andrea. I know that some people wanted us to play it on Dragon Shadow, but it's like Borderlands is a big game. I don't know how well that would go without devoting an entire day like to Borderlands and just going through it. It would be very difficult. So yeah, I've got tons of games that I'm excited for. You've already kind of confirmed Andrea's excited for Link's Awakening, Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm trying to think of some other stuff that's coming out that she'd be genuinely excited for. I mean, for crying out loud, Devil May Cry 5 just barely came out. I haven't tried that out yet because Brenton is holding my feet to the fire.
Really?
Because people are asking us to do it blind.
Uh-huh.
And I thought about, doing the review first, but I'm like, so many people are asking for a blind run. I might as well just do it. And then April, I think, has got 1 or 2 titles that I'm looking into. And then it's all the way to June for Bloodstained for me. But totally, tons of stuff. Not tons of games, but a few games are still on our radar for 2019. I'm still kind of hoping that this year is going to be fairly small, just so that, we could kind of use that as a catch-up year, but that's me. Use it. Use it.
I am.
Open more doors. There we go.
I'll come back for those Heartless later.
I will say one thing. So back to Kingdom Hearts 3, though. One DLC pack I would really like to see, and I think I mentioned it last time, but I'll mention it again here. Kairi Training DLC pack.
There we go.
I want a Kairi Training DLC pack. Because if people will remember, we got promised that we were going to play as all 3 of the main characters. We were going to play as Sora, we were going to play as Riku, we were going to play as Kairi.
I guess that would kind of...
That didn't happen.
Well, I guess that would kind of make sense with, maybe for Kairi, just because, she... it probably people would be, be like, well, it's okay, but, it probably would make more sense to be DLC.
I want to be able to play as Kairi. That's just kind of my deal on the matter. And frankly, can I also just soapbox for... Oh, never mind. I'll soapbox later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hi there, Doctor. Allow me to introduce Dr. Finkelstein. He's a world-famous genius. He could take his brain out and everything. Yes, maybe I'm too smart. I'm afraid I've created something horrible.
What's that?
Well, have you ever stopped to think about the power of true memories? Okay, everybody take a shot. Memories were mentioned. True memories? Take another shot. You see, my boy, our hearts are full of memories. kind of like your parking tickets. But not all of them reflect the truth. The heart isn't a recording device. Gee, I hope not. Even important memories change with time. They warp or fade, leaving us with but a shadow of what we hope to remember. Could that be happening to me? It happens to everyone. Some memories grow ugly and some become more beautiful. If we could recover our true memories, the world would seem completely different. So I devised a potion from Forget-Me-Nots that brings our true memories back. Did it work? I don't know, I forgot. Well, that's the problem. As soon as the doctor got a whiff of the potion, Heartless started popping up.
Sounds like a failed experiment to me.
You shut your mouth! My research is flawless! I just need another look at the potion to find out what went wrong.
Like those parking tickets?
Yes, exactly like those parking tickets. They're parking tickets in liquid form. Unfortunately, it's vanished. Maybe somebody swiped it? It must have been Sally. Jack, you've got to find her and get my potion back.
Do we have to?
I know, right? This is sounding a lot like Errand Boy stuff. Leave it to me. Damn it, Jack. Can I tag along?
No.
Damn it, Sora. What for? I want to know more about these true memories the doctor keeps talking about.
You don't need to know.
Excellent. Then let's go find Sally.
You want to go on a date with her, right?
Well, I mean, you know, they're kind of a thing.
I know.
Jack is, anyway. Not Sora. Sora is accounted for.
Oh, really?
Yep. But yeah, so... I kind of I kind of want to go on a soapbox, and I kind of don't. I just want Kairi DLC. I think it would be really cool to be able to play that character. And what I'm actually mainly worried about is because of the new outfit that she was wearing. That's why they canceled that idea. Was because unfortunately the internet is full of creepy dudes who like to look up skirts. Mm-hmm. And they just went, oh, yeah, we're still going to have her in a dress, but we don't want to have the creepy people looking up skirts. Ugh. I don't know that for a fact, but part of me always kind of wonders, like, if that's why Kairi was taken out. But yeah, I want a Kairi training DLC pack. I would love to be able to have even like a pack to just go explain characters like Roxas and their
Nominee and
yeah, being able to check into all of those. I don't know when we're gonna get those DLCs, because here's the other thing too. Nomura has already promised that he's going back to Union Cross 2 to fill in the gaps now that 3 is out. And so I don't know which is the higher priority, if he wants to get Union Cross up to speed or if he wants to start working on 3 DLC.
I think it just depends on where it goes, you know. We just have to be patient, that's all.
So I'm still playing it really close to the vest, like just in case people have not seen the ending yet.
Yeah.
But considering how late these videos are probably going to come out, should we talk spoilers? Should we just... I'm not saying let's spoil the hell out of the game, but should we at least just say, like, okay, you probably know this by now?
We could just say, basically, if you haven't heard, if you don't want to be spoiled, you might as well turn off this
there you go.
right now.
Exactly. Go watch a different Let's Play until you've played through the game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there are a lot of characters I would love to be able to explain. Shion
is definitely one that would be
Roxas, I would love to have some kind of explanation. Aqua, I think, could get a lot more explanation. In fact, like, if they did Aqua, I would like an opposing Terra one. Because
Vanitas would be an interesting one.
Well, the reason I bring up Aqua and Terra was because we knew that they were struggling from within.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, it would be a really cool concept to do something like Fragmentary Passage with both of them trying to get out.
Oh, yeah.
Of you know, the darkness that Aqua got enveloped in, and Terra trying to get out of the influence of Xehanort. That would actually be really cool.
Let's go.
Vanitas.